What made you decide to enter into the field of marketing?
Studying business trends. I knew long ago that it was just a matter of time before mass consumerism became so integrated with the general accepted standard of human behavior that the two would virtually merge into a singular entity. To me, it was obvious that my strategic planning skills would be a highly valued asset in the game, especially when speculating upon increasing market share. So, I made it my long-term goal to financially secure a piece of the pie.
Shrewd mental attitude. It's like the old chicken and the egg adage. Did you get into marketing, or did marketing get into you?
The chicken and egg problem isn't an adage. It's an idiom.
Well, aren't you pedantic today?
Just today? If that's really the case, then I really need to up my game.
Yeah. Up your work rate and you might just pass as an ISTJ.
Pray tell, what lured you into the belly of the beast?
If you mean what brought me into the field, well, I landed work in advertising quite innocently. And very accidentally. Kinda got here with a hop, a skip, and a jump. I was never fully certain about what I wanted to do in future. So many options and possible paths, but nothing glaringly obvious. I decided to go to art school.
To buy some time.
I managed to convince my parents that I could potentially become the next Leonardo da Vinci, and got enrolled.
Did you paint very well?
Not really. But I figured that a contemporary art course would give me the scope that I needed to make an unusual creative contribution to the world, using my extroverted intuition. Have you heard of a confessional artist called Tracy Emin?
No.
She submitted her unmade bed and surrounding mess into an art exhibition, and came very close to winning the Turner Prize.
Amazing.
At the time, judging by the state of my room, I figured I could definitely do a better job of confessional art than she had.
That's funny. So how did you find art school?
It was great. I met a lot of other intuitives, discussed philosophy, social politics, and conspiracy theories, and it gave me an excuse to be as weird as I wanted. Not that I aspired to flaunt it to the world. I see my weirdness more as a personal secret that only comes out when I choose to openly express myself, which incidentally turned out to be warmly welcomed in the art world. Art school was full of freaks, weirdos and delusionals. Not that I'm delusional. Well, at least no more than the average person, given that according to psychological findings and Eastern philosophical teachings we all live in some form of delusion. It's to do with personal projection and how the brain processes information.
You're digressing.
Oh yeah. What was the question? How I got into advertising. After art school, I wanted to try something more technical. I got into graphic design. That led to creative ideas for business signage. Then a friend suggested ad designing, which led to other commercial opportunities. And then later the job we just worked on.
I see.
Sometimes I wish I could summarize more succinctly. Like you.
It's fine. Your elaboration builds the picture more fully.
Do you realize? We've talked for at least 5 minutes straight without an awkward silence. Oops. Spoke too soon. Now I'm thinking that you might be doing this on purpose.
You're right. Only this has just become that.
Is that secret code for you want to go home?
When I want to go home, I'll tell you straight. I think it makes things easier for both of us that way. Hinting creates ambiguity, don't you think?
Very much so.